Hello, this is Coach Mark, and I am surrounded by the beautiful fall foliage this year. I live in Maryland on the mid-Atlantic, and we're having one of the most beautiful years of trees I've ever seen. The leaves changing, I should say. So, you may be wondering, I'm a triathlete. What am I going to do in the off-season? What's my approach? What are some strategies to think about? So let me give you my top 3 things to do during the off-season. The number one thing I recommend that you do is to plan for next year, especially if you know what races you would like to do. A lot of organizations have discounts on their races if you book now, like significant discounts, 30, 40% off. So plan your next year. It's never too early to plan, and you can often book a lot of your races, give you something to shoot for and a nice goal to achieve. That leads to the second point. Set some goals. I have an athlete of mine whose goal is to complete an Olympic distance triathlon in under 3 hours. So naturally, we're going to work on that. And there are many different techniques we're going to try for that. So set some goals. Be realistic. If your goal is to finish an Ironman, then train accordingly. If your goal is to compete in an Ironman in your age group or overall, then of course you have a different set of goals. So know what you want to do and plan for it. But remember, never forget to lose sight of the joy of being in a physical activity and of competing. If you start to hate it or dread training, you need to re-examine your goals and find a way to make it great again. At least your love of the sport. And my third goal for you, my third recommendation is to check your equipment. So with your bike, this is a good time to start your winter maintenance. If you don't want to do it yourself, then send it to that bike shop. There's still a lot of waits, sometimes up to a month for certain parts, so you better submit it now while you don't desperately need it. If you're doing international travel, make sure you plan on how you're going to ship your bike or take your bike with you. When it comes to other equipment, now's a good time to trade out the shoes, get your new pair of running shoes for the season, break them in, try them out, see how they fit, shop around for bargains on bikes. If you want to exchange your equipment, this is a good way to save a little money. You can trade in your bike for a new one, trade up as we would say, and you can always eBay your running shoes because what may be worn out for you is a really good comfy pair of broken in sneakers for someone else. So definitely don't throw them away, donate them or give them to a thrift shop or something like that so someone else can enjoy them because they're still good for walking around even if they're not good for winning a race per se. So those are my top 3 tips for the off season. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful fall weather like I am. And always feel free to give me your top 3 tips that you like to do in the off season. And I'll post some pictures of my season 2022 at this point so you can see what a great season it was for me. I'm so happy and I can't wait to race in Spain in 2023 for the world's aqua bike. Okay, take care everyone. See you soon.